Hi Taurus, welcome back. So Taurus, this is going to be your spiritual tarot reading and we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. Taurus, when I was meditating on the energy to prepare for your reading, I was getting like a lot of messages around family dynamics, the family structure. So for whatever reason, family being brought to the forefront, and I know we just celebrated a holiday here in the U.S., so certainly some of you could be literally spending time with your family, but there's something about the family dynamic coming through that's important in the month of May during your birthday season. And of course, because it's your birthday season, I was getting a lot of images of, first of all, eating, which is Taurus's favorite thing to do. You know it is. Most of you love it. Love good food, good clothes, just good, You like a little bit of indulgence, and that's just part of being a Taurus. At least the majority of the Tauruses that I know. But they were showing me good food and satiation and appreciating that. Some of you receiving gifts because it's your birthday, you know what I mean? And I heard never underestimate the power of a good meal. So, hey, I am down with that, Taurus, because I love to eat. As a fellow fixed sign, I'm an Aquarian. I love food. I just love it. Anyways, especially to go out to like a really nice restaurant or a really nice, just have a nice meal. Okay. So anyways, maybe that's on the docket for some of you. Don't mind my dog. She'll stop in a minute in the background. She just wanted to say happy birthday, Taurus. Like, come on. But yeah, okay, so let's get into it and see where this is headed, okay? So you have Chiron here, which is all about healing. So this is interesting. This talks about growth and making amends and releasing things, your personal development, releasing self-doubt. And here's the interesting part. This card talks about generational trauma, family ties. All right, so there's that message here twice. There could be some healing that you're doing around generational trauma, but also, like I said, the family structure, the stability of the family, etc. As that card has now come out twice. So let's see what else, Taurus. And yes, for some of you, this may be around a partnership, okay, an intimate partnership. But let's see what else. Woo. You've got the card of progress, the Page of Swords, and the Three of Swords. So yes, there's something here that you're moving past, Taurus, that maybe required some healing. But again, I feel like there's really, okay, so I heard there's justice been brought to that, or some sort of karmic balance that is brought to that situation, or will be during this time frame. And, I don't believe in coincidences, guys. So, like, my house was super quiet, which is why I decided to do readings today. And then, obviously, it's like someone pulled in. My dogs are barking. There's lots of distractions. So, Taurus, you may also, because I'm hearing best laid plans. Like, you might have some plans laid out of how you want something to go or how you want something to play out. But, like, other people have a different opinion, or the universe, throws in maybe some unexpected twists and turns or some distractions. And with the retrograde coming up and the total lunar eclipse, I wouldn't expect anything else, right? Like, that has a tendency to kind of mess with best laid plans. So just be flexible, Taurus, and as much as you can, okay? So let's get some cards out for the headspace for Taurus. We've got the Star, the High Priestess, the Queen of Cups. Wow, the Four of Discs. I knew this card was going to come out because this card talks about stability, relationships, and family. And next to the Three of Cups. So maybe there's some like getting together with family or reconciliations on the docket for the month of May or during your birthday season. I feel this is actually like a healing type of energy, like a peaceful type of energy here, or that's what the encouragement is. There's something, oh my gosh, Taurus, like intuitively speaking, you are being led in the right direction. This actually gives me a little bit of goosebumps, this card combination, because this is like alignment, being, feeling at peace, feeling at ease with things, naturally following your intuition, wish fulfillment, stability, reconciliations. This is beautiful. Like, this might be a really expansive month for you. And then I'm getting a greater sense of purpose as well coming through. Wow, it's just like things are lining up here, And it's without you even having to do much, right? Like, I don't feel like you needing to be the initiator or take a lot of action. I feel like this is lining up for you. Let's go deeper and see. Oh, wrong cards. Whew. Let's see, what else would we have here in the emotional space for Taurus? 3 of Discs. The 10 of Swords. The 3 of Wands. And the King of Swords. So in the emotional space here, Taurus. Okay. This is a side note, but there's a lot of like imaginative thought coming through. So I don't know if like when your brain gets bored, or maybe even when you're trying to pay attention, if you start drifting off to like playing out a scenario or like this imaginative type of thought. It's a very dreamy energy. It feels like Piscean energy to me. Some of you might have that in your chart. But it's like a very Piscean thing to do. A Taurus, I feel like you're more of a grounded, practical, earthy sign. But, we can all kind of go there. It's just like this self-indulgent fantasy or like imaginative type of vibe. Like letting your mind wander. But it's fantasy driven, which is interesting. Okay. And sorry, I had to say it because it came out of the blue. But anyways, in the emotional space here, there's some building blocks being laid. Okay. And I heard something being laid to rest as well. That's where that healing energy is coming from. And then progression, okay. And there's also this message coming through about re-examining or examining a relationship or how you've been handling something or the process of something. I do feel pulled in a lot of different directions, Taurus. So again, there's that kind of messy energy showing up, but I feel like you're able to prioritize it anyways. You know what I mean? Like, some of you have a lot going on, but it's like, I don't know why I keep getting La La Land. It's like you kind of check out a little bit, like you ever know, like you ever have like a vacation planned, or like, you got plans, right? But you have to finish up like your last 2 hours of work. But you've already checked out mentally. So it's like your body's participating in life, but mentally you're already on vacation. You know what I mean? That's an example. That's what I feel. I feel like some of y'all have mentally checked out. You're just like, hey, yeah, that's good. I'll get to that later, but like, and I don't, sometimes that can be a toxic behavior, but I'm getting a lot of light energy around it. So I don't feel like this is bad, it's just like your head's in La La Land, or there's something going on in La La Land. I get some weird messages. Let's see what else. Strength card. Seven of Cups. King of Discs. Woo! The Five of Discs and the Teacher. So again, I felt my mind wander even as the cards came out. You might really have some, trouble holding your attention right now. This reading might have trouble holding your attention for some of you. Like, I feel a lot of mind wandering type of stuff going on. But anyways, focus, Taurus. In the big spiritual picture, you're going to get back to your more practical, grounded self. It just feels like, yeah, you're kind of going into the ethers for whatever reason. I just get a sense too of like back and forth in the energy. So, wow. There's this message here about maybe needing some isolation after an overstimulating type of trip or weekend or social event, or maybe if you've been around your family recently, after having time with them, you kind of need like time to yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I know personally when I go into social events, it's always fun, right? But after it's done, I'm always like, ugh, I want some alone time. You know what I mean? And so I feel like some of you, might also need that like refresher or time to yourself before you reemerge into your natural schedule. So something also to keep in mind. Yeah. So Taurus, I don't even know where to go with this because it seems all over the place. I just feel like I'm getting so many different messages right now as well. But like I said earlier, there's some sort of healing and progression coming around. I feel relationships and the family structure for some of you. This is a beautiful energy, but there seems to be a lot of distractions or maybe change of plans or, and then it's kind of like your mind really isn't in it or focused right now. It's kind of in la la land. Some of you, it's purposeful in that you don't want to face reality right now, like purposely escaping reality. For others of you, it's not intentional. It's just like you're just having messy energy because of the retrograde and the eclipse, but take it as it resonates. And I feel like this is creating a little bit of back and forth. And yet there's progression. Yet there is like, yes, you are going to get regrounded and get back to your practical self. But it might be after a time of needing like a reprieve or like rest or time to yourself, because there's a lot of busyness here, that can be overwhelming to the senses is what I'm feeling. And I do feel a sense of like wanting to retreat. Yeah, it's just a lot of busyness, and they're giving me the term also variety. And this is going to sound bizarre, but I'm going to say it. I heard add variety to your diet. Take it or leave it. So let's see what else. What is the Osho Zen about? It's interesting because sometimes I get like these big, huge messages from spirit, like really important things. I'm not saying you don't have anything important going on, you do, but it's this reading seems to be more focused on trying to escape the mundane, or a very simplistic type of reading, where it's like a chill period for you. Like sometimes I feel like we're geared up to learn lessons, to have big major changes. And then sometimes I feel like it's just one would rather be in la la land, and like just chill vibes and a little bit of a mundane energy, and that's kind of what I feel. But I also feel escapism here. So some of you want to escape the mundane. And definitely a lot of distractions. All right, so clinging to the past. Interesting. And then understanding. So this talks about, too, relinquishing the past. Relinquishing grudges even, or generational trauma from the past, okay? And reaching some sort of higher level of understanding. But I don't feel that energy coming through until you have this period of alone time. And then flowering. So to me, this card talks about, you know, everything's working out for you in the big picture, Taurus. And to make the best of this birthday season, right? Because as I said earlier, there's some really delicious energy coming in. Like there's also a lot of alignment coming in without you having to do much, right? That's bringing a greater sense of stability here. It's almost like the encouragement maybe is to check out a little bit up here. So, you know, like so that you don't overcomplicate things. Like let things just ride out. I heard let it, no, ride off your back? No. Slide off your back? I don't know. Something like that. Ooh, wow. Let's see what the guidance is here, Taurus. What is the guidance for Taurus? I hope this is making sense to you guys. All right, this says reach out. We know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help we're offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it's presented to you. So there's some sort of support here available to you if you need it, Taurus. Don't be afraid to reach out. Yeah, for some reason I want to get one more card though. Oops, I got two. Caregiver and hope. This says your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out. The same exact, I just got the card of reach out. When you're at a low point, whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with something, there's always hope. So, first of all, you always have the support of guides and spirit with you at all times. But if for some of you this absent-mindedness is because you're struggling with something, don't be afraid to ask for help from your guides or from your friends or from your loved ones or from your family for some of you. All right. So, wow. Interesting. We'll leave it there for now, Taurus. So, zodiac signs that you might be dealing with or have in your own birth chart. I have Libra, Pisces here, Taurus energy, your energy here, Gemini, Cancerian energy, Leo, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius. Those are the predominant zodiac signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind, you could be dealing with any zodiac sign and Aquarius. Sorry if I didn't say that. As it is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff as I do go live there as well. I just did some readings on Facebook this weekend. You can check it out. Tarot Time with Dana, link down below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube, where you can find the donation link. If you'd like to donate, you can do so there. Otherwise, I'm wishing you, Taurus, a beautiful, beautiful day and all the best. And until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.